Hi and welcome along to AFTV Breaking News. Eddie Nketiah has been called up for England. Absolutely brilliant news. He's on the verge of winning his first full England international cap. Of course, we know that he's been capped before for England under 21s and he's scored a load of goals for England under 21s, but has never been capped for the full England team. And now he has earned that opportunity. Really, really good news. The squad announced by Gareth Southgate today, and Eddie Nketiah is in it. He will have a chance to play for England in one of these two games, possibly both. England taking on the Ukraine in a Euro 2024 qualifier on the 9th of September. That's going to be taking place in Poland. And then England are going to be playing Scotland in a friendly on the 12th of September. That's going to be taking place at Hampden Park to mark the 150th anniversary of that fixture. So that's going to be a good game to play in if he gets the call for one of those. But it's fantastic news for Eddie Nketiah. I mean, he's worked his socks off. He really has for Arsenal. And over the last couple of seasons, he has not let Arsenal down. Remember last season, Gabriel Jesus got injured and was out for, nearly 4 months. And a lot of us at the time was thinking, oh no, what are we going to do? Eddie Nketiah came in and he stepped up to the plate, scored some really big goals in that time. Who can forget that goal he scored to win the game against Manchester United at the Emirates Stadium? And then, of course, he started off this season very well. Yet again, Gabriel Jesus picking up a knee injury. Eddie Nketiah called upon, scores in the first game against Nottingham Forest, right? Scores, didn't score in the second game, but created a lot of opportunities. Should probably have scored in that game, but also won us the penalty that won the game against Crystal Palace. And then he scored in the last game as well, the draw against Fulham. Eddie Nketiah came off the bench and looked super sharp and scored in that game. So 2 goals in 3 games, lots of goal contributions, lots of contributions to the team. If you watch Eddie Nketiah play, as well as the goals, it's his work off the ball. Brilliant at pressing defenders and goalkeepers. His work rate is absolutely astonishing. And I really do think he has earned his place in this team. He has got into the England side on merit, and I'm so happy for him. He's a player sometimes that really does divide opinion at Arsenal. I've been outside stadiums interviewing fans. Eddie scored. And there'll be fans like, yeah, but this, yeah, but that. He scored the winner against Manchester United last year, as I said. And there were some fans afterwards saying, yeah, but it was just a tap-in. No, it was a goal. And I'm glad now that Eddie Nketiah is finally getting his flowers. Absolutely brilliant for him. The full squad was named out, and there's some big casualties in there because there's no Raheem Sterling in the team. But let me just run through the full squad for you because there's a couple of Arsenal players in the squad. The defenders are Ben Chilwell, Levi Colwill, who also wins his first full cap from Chelsea, Lewis Dunk, Mark Gahey, Harry Maguire. That's the one I can't believe. The guy's not even played right for Manchester United, stripped of the captaincy, and he's in the team. Tomori from AC Milan, Trippier from Newcastle, Kyle Walker from Man City. The midfielders are Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jude Bellingham, Conor Gallagher, Jordan Henderson, even though he's gone to Saudi Arabia, he's still made the team. Declan Rice, of course, of Arsenal, and of course he'll be one of the main players for the team, so great to see Declan Rice in there. This is another crazy one. Calvin Phillips. He doesn't even play for his club. How did he get in the team? Right? And then the forwards are Eberechi Eze of Crystal Palace, great player. Phil Foden, City. Jack Grealish. Harry Kane of Bayern Munich. Bayern, not Tottenham. Right? Eddie Nketiah, so proud of him, of Arsenal. James Maddison. Marcus Rashford. Bukayo Saka, of course, one of the main guys for England, and Callum Wilson. So 3 Arsenal players in the team. I am a bit disappointed that there's still no place in the team for Ben White. I don't know what has gone on between him and the manager. Remember, he was in the squad and then came on early from the World Cup. But he's still not in the squad. But I'm pleased to see Eddie Nketiah in the squad. There was a lot of talk sort of going around that he could possibly play for Ghana. And I remember last year he took a trip over to Ghana, which is where his parents are from, and he was serenaded at the airport. And a lot of people thought that was going to lead to him playing for Ghana, but he's chosen to play for England. As I said, he played for England at youth level and at under 21 level, and he's chosen to play for England. And he, was right to do so because he's now made it into the full England squad. And this is a big opportunity for Eddie. Go and play really, really well for England, and there can be future games for him in the national side. Of course, you've got players like Ivan Toney at the moment who, with his ban, are out of the squad. So it's really important that Eddie makes his mark and does really, really well with this opportunity that he's got. And the other thing I think which is great about this as well is what it does for the player. You can see that Eddie Nketiah is a player that plays a lot off of confidence. Now, he's a very strong-willed player in that he never gives up. If you see him in a game, if he misses a chance, that doesn't mean he's going to bottle the next chance. He's going in for that chance and the next one and the next one. And it's that attitude that everybody loves about him. So this is really going to help him, I think. Having that status of now being an England international, tasting that, being, playing on the really, really big stage, I think this is going to do really, really good for Eddie Nketiah, for his confidence and for, just his all-round way he feels about himself and about how fans feel about him as well, because you're now an England international. So I think it's a really, really good thing for him and good for Arsenal as well, that we've got another one of our players and our young players into that England team. And also, got to take our hat off to the coaches and the scouts and people like that who spotted Eddie Nketiah. Remember, Eddie Nketiah, once at Chelsea, released from Chelsea, Arsenal swooped in, brought him into the club, right? And this is another kid that has come through our academy, just like Bukayo Saka, and now has become an international player. So really, really good to see. So congratulations going out to Eddie Nketiah. And I'm really, really wishing him all the best for those games coming up. And let's hope that he figures in them. And of course, he's going to have a few little mates around him to help him through the way because, Declan Rice is there, Bukayo Saka's there as well. So great, great, great for Eddie Nketiah. And also when you think about it, we're going into the Champions League now, again, having that status of being an international player will only help Eddie Nketiah's confidence. So, yeah, great news. Congratulations going out to Eddie Nketiah, called up for the England national team. Let's hope that gives him loads and loads of confidence and he goes and gets go get a hat-trick against Manchester United. And you never know, you could be started for England next week. Well done, Eddie Nketiah. Don't forget to check out all of our content here on AFTV. Don't miss any of the breaking news that is going to come around, any transfers that might take place on transfer deadline day, and check out all of our deadline day content as well. Thanks for watching the show. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.